Jose Young's here with MMAfighting.com, making the trip all the way over to Manchester.
Just for me, right?
Just for Dillon.
Just for me, I appreciate
You're
it.
the only one I'm speaking to today, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, like we did Tony earlier.
I do the best
virtual,
numbers
yeah.
ever since the Ariel got cut. You know, now you need this.
You said it, not me.
Yeah, after you guys fired his ass because they weren't having me on enough. That was it.
We did Tony on Zoom. We got Luke and Darren on Zoom, and you're the only one we're getting in person. So,
that's awesome. I appreciate it.
Fighting for the Warren Spencer for the Misfits light heavyweight title.
It's because they're doing boxing. Yeah, it's welterweight. But they do in the boxing thing, and people when it came out, they're like, "You're 205 and shit." And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" But they're gonna fix it, I think. But that's like boxing weight, you know?
Yeah. So first MMA fight since what?
Yeah,
20,
that's the thing. Yeah, it's been a while.
But fighting for a title.
Yeah, I'm gonna be MMA world champion. So now they're gonna say MMA world champion, Jiu-jitsu world champion, and then we're on a good path to what I want to do. You know.
What do you make of this Warren Spencer guy? Because
Dude,
I've watched his videos. He's saying first round knockout. He's saying second round uppercut. He's calling him a blowjob black belt.
Dude, we were fucking talking in there, and he was saying that like if I shoot on him, he's gonna grab the ropes and like so. It was just like really. I think he just is doing this because he has the opportunity. You know. To be honest with you, I feel bad for him. I think he's going to get hurt. I think he might actually tap when I take him down because he doesn't understand the intricacies of like, I don't know, do you train?
I used to.
Okay, so like there's a difference between like who he's probably rolling with and then there's like world champions.
Yeah.
So I think that when it comes to the I've been talking all day, I'm sorry. He's not going to understand and he's going to get hurt.
What do you make of this fight in a ring though? Do you like that?
I actually don't know how this is gonna be. You know, I never fought in a ring. I didn't train in a ring for this. So.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm built to fight, so it doesn't matter if it's here in this fucking room or it's in a garage or it's in a bar. I think you got to be able to fight wherever it is. You know, I do see him trying to stay by the rope, so if it's a takedown, but they're using like MMA rules. So if he grabs the ropes to stop a takedown, it's a point.
Yeah.
He kept saying, he's like, would I rather get disqualified or get tapped? I'm like, what kind of mindset is that, dude? You're wearing all this fucking Dragon Ball Z gay shit. You're talking about being like a samurai warrior and all this, and you're gonna grab the ropes and like he's like, yeah, I'd rather not get choked down on live television.
Do you think, you've been around Conor enough that I think there's like this generation of fighters that saw what he did and they're like, that's what you have to do.
But that's the thing with this guy, like I'm real, like I was super nice to him. I don't have anything to beef with him, like I'm real with my emotions. So like I don't have anything. He was trying to create something that wasn't there.
Yeah.
And he could feel it and like
I watched the interview with Ariel.
Yeah. But even here, I don't know if you were in the room with him, like he was just trying to create something that I think he thinks he's Conor, and I'm just like, dude, like, calm down, like, like you're just gonna be, you don't need to do all this, you know what I mean? I think he just wants to get as much out of it as he can, But I see like fakeness in him, and he's definitely like a sweet dude at heart, because after he was trying to be like, hey man, I'm sorry for that, like this and that. Yeah, I was like, all right, but like even during the interviews, it's just like, dude, we don't need to make fake beef, we're fighting anyway, like. Yeah, I like when it's real, like if I was fighting ideas or something, like they would be security on both sides, like they're giving me water that like they know I'm not gonna do anything to this guy. He's like a poor. Like I feel bad for him. He's like a poor little homeless guy in the corner. Like you know what I mean. Like if something happened there, I would have fucking killed him. Like I would have been need security. So he's like harmless, just sitting there and like trying to make like stupid jokes about stepson. Like it was so cheesy. Yeah. He has some good lines in there, but I'm real at the end of the day. I'm not like Kobe or these guys where I need to create this fake beef for me. I sell anyway. My name sells, so I don't need to make fake beefs. I don't need to make all this fake bullshit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So. It is what it is. Fuck it.
Well,
I see fear in him.
You think so?
Yeah, because like he was. Like, and there's one. Like, I don't want to say the tells I saw, but yeah, I saw tells. I read people really well, and I actually watch a lot of documentaries on like serial killers and just like just knowing like certain tells of people that are lying or people that are like how they catch them and stuff like that. So I'm actually really good at like catching liars and seeing things and like certain tells of like nervousness and certain tells of lying. So I just see a lot of that in him.
I've heard you say you want to toy with him a little bit in there.
If you just because you were saying like I haven't fought in so long,
right?
Why not?
If you wanted to, how fast do you think you could beat him? Like without toying, you just like rock in and shoot on
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Not even have to shoot. I think, yeah. I mean, but, obviously you don't want to rush anything.
Yeah.
It is still a fight. It's still 4 ounce gloves. You don't want to be retarded. Just fucking to go flying. Like, obviously, I don't think he could hurt me in any way, but I'm not retarded either. Like, just Yeah, but I think he could be under a minute easily. Yeah.
So if you win this belt, is this one you want to defend, or do you want to take this?
Yeah, I mean, the game plan is I'm going to go into the ring if Tony wins, and that would be my first defense would be Tony Ferguson.
Oh, face off with the belt?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
because it happened in JFL.
I just don't know if he's...
Against Soul Poppy? You don't think so?
I like Tony, though, man. I've been talking to him a lot, actually, and he's a sweet guy. Yeah, I know he has his demons and shit, but... yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a tough game to come over to and just jump in. And he was never the best boxer in MMA. He had kind of like a tough style where he walked forward, and Perry's kind of like that too, where he'll walk forward. It works in MMA and it works in bare knuckle too for him. But in boxing, sometimes it's just a different game. Like even when I did it, it was just different. It's totally two different striking. Like MMA striking and boxing are two totally different things.
How was it training with Mike Perry? Like
he's a fucking gent, man. Me and him, we talked a lot of shit. But for him, like I was like 5-6 days out from the fight, and he was a fucking gem, man. He was really fun to train with. He's a respectful training partner too, knowing I'm close to a fight. So we definitely went at it, but like we went at it in a way where it's like, okay, you know, you're fighting in 5 days, but we went at it for almost an hour, and man, he was great. Yeah, it was as you can see my eyes.
I know, man.
He's a gamer, man, but he is a respectful dude. I got to give it to him. He showed me a lot of respect by coming in, and certain guys would come in and try to hurt you or do this. I'm like, I'm 5 days away from a fight, and he was super respectful about that, and he was happy just to even like just train and be happy, like being part of the camp and coming in and get some videos and stuff. But it was definitely fun. It was cool.
He seems pretty confident that if he beats Jeremy Stephens, he gets to fight Conor next. And Conor did say like he's preparing to fight the winner of that fight.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, a lot of things. I want Conor to stay in the UFC. I want to see him make another title. That's just me as a friend. I want to see him make another run at the title.
He seems pretty locked in on the White House card.
Yeah, I think I can say well. I want him to fight. I want him to get back into the UFC. I want to see him become world champion again because I know him very well, and I know his game. I know everything about him. Like when he trains right and he trains the way that he's supposed to train, that motherfucker, no one's beating him. So I mean, like all these little side quests you could do. I mean, that's up to him. He's his own man. But like from a friend standpoint, I want to see him be the best mixed martial artist. He is the best mixed martial artist, but I want him to show and prove it again because some people be talking shit on his name. I'm like, man, you don't understand how good this motherfucker is, you know. And you know, it is what it is, though.
So game plans: win Saturday, defend against Tony, and then after that, do you think
if Tony doesn't win, then maybe it might be Nate. Masvidal said he would do it. There's other guys.
After that,
if UFC makes a call, then that's 100%.
Yeah,
we were talking about that before. Like, you know, me and Islam for the belt. You know, finish that storyline. He punched me in the head 5 times. You know, when I was being helped, get my revenge on him and finish the storyline. He's never fought a grappler like me. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I would get my feet wet. Give me like a Kevin Holland, some shit, someone shitty like that. Like Daniel Rodriguez is terrible too. These guys are. There's guys that be watching on the UFC cards. I'm like, oh my god, like why? Like they're so bad. Like that one guy that got arrested like 5 times at 170. He's like, I forgot his name. He has tattoos on the face.
That's D-Rod, is it not?
No, there's another one. He's from Miami. He got choked out quick.
Oh,
he's been already. He has like 20 mugshots. Yeah. But there's certain guys that have. There's so many guys that I'm like, dude, like just like give me a. I'm kill these guys, like you know what I mean. But like Dana was like, you're a liability. That's why this week I'm keeping it calm, showing them, you know. And Hunter was like, just go and just show. Like,
are Dana and Hunter gonna watch on Saturday?
I mean, Hunter sees everything, you know. And Dana's never said no. From what I heard, if Dana doesn't say no, that means it's a yes. Yeah. Because you know, I mean, you've been in the MMA game a long time. When Dana says like, nah, fuck that, like he's not gonna do it, but he never says no. He just says like, oh, think about it. So he wants to do it. Hunter's a little bit skeptical, but I think once this is helping me, you know, going out there fighting someone that you know maybe he's not being named because sometimes they think I just want to do stuff for like you know cameras and shit like that. So me going and building up my record and fighting guys that he's 1-0, I'm 2-0. Just showing them, you know, that I'm willing to fight anybody at any time is going to help.
Would you ever go back into the jiu-jitsu world? Because they got the UFC BJJ and then CGI too is also
competing against you. Yeah, but the thing is like if I'm going to compete against someone that's doing jiu-jitsu full-time, I need to be training jiu-jitsu full-time. You don't want to be half in, half out. That's how it was with the boxing shit, and that's why it didn't go so well. But you would need to be in the jiu-jitsu gym training 2-3 times a day with world champions, how I did it the first time. So if I was going to do that, it's like, like they offer me matches all the time, and I'm like, these guys are competing every single weekend, training 3 times. I'm doing MMA every single day, so like they just want me for the name value. But if I was gonna do it, I would do it right. Why just jump in there and just that's not the way I kind of do things. You know?
Just one last one for me because I know you got more interviews.
I didn't even know I had no more interviews.
What's your take on this Rajah Jackson video that came out? Because it seems like that's caught kind of not just the MMA and wrestling world, but like everyone is talking about it.
To be honest, it's hard to watch, but in a way, it's like he might have something like wrong with like maybe like anger problems because like why would he do that, you know? And anybody that has trained or anybody that has a brain knows when someone's working or someone's like, and like that would be like me going with you right now and you're like, oh, I'm gonna pick you up and we're doing a WWE match. Like you could slam me in my head, like I'm giving you my weight, you know what I mean? So like the guy obviously let him pick him up. And then slamming him like that is ridiculous. First off, especially being a guy that's trained. I know he's only 0-1, but like slamming the guy like that, first off, is ridiculous. Like any person in WWE can do that to each other. You know, it doesn't. That's not anything like people are acting like, oh, that's Rampage Junior or something like that. Like the guy jumped up for you to carry his weight, and he's trusting you to take care of his body. You know what I mean? And then he's throwing those shots, and like I get you can kind of lay one in, like you know what I mean. I can hit you like that, but not even. But the first one was like a fucking haymaker. He's trying to like kill the guy, and like it's just sad. Like I don't understand what happened. Like it's hard to explain what happened, and it looks bad for us too. You know what I mean? Like and like anybody could do that. Like I can go in the ring in WWE and do that. To like why I do that? No, like you're supposed to have a trust. I mean, that's a different sport. It's a pro wrestling. You know, it'd be different if he said, "Hey, come in here, I'm a fucking kid. Like fuck you. Like I like really want to fight you." You know, and then yeah, beat the shit out of the fucking guy. But it didn't seem like that. Like he did the prop can. He's saying that, but then he apologized. Yeah, and like. Is this kid? I mean, I don't know.
He did have like PTSD. It was like
so sad. It's so sad. I was actually gonna offer to help him like with money and maybe training. Like, and then he shot on the other guy. He couldn't threw the other guy down. He was like, so it's like the guy was letting you work with his body. Like, when you're training and even when you pick someone up and sparring, you're not gonna slam the guy on his head. Like that's basically what they're doing in pro wrestling. You know what I mean? Someone's letting you pick them up, and you're not gonna do that. But I like Rampage a lot, so it's like you don't want to blame Rampage. That's the only reason that I don't want to go too hard on his son because Rampage is a legend. He's a great guy.
He seems to be kind of like perfect.
Yeah, but like if it wasn't Rampage's son, I'd be like that motherfucker.
To the exact same
you know what I mean? Like that shit's fucked up. To do to someone, especially in an indie show like that, and you're a martial artist at the end of the day. You know when someone's unconscious. Like if it was like a street fight and you're in the fight to the death and you're trying to kill or protect your family, that's like something like that. Okay, I would understand that. He's a 25-year-old man that's been training martial arts and's been around martial arts his whole life. It's sad, man. I mean, yeah, it's fucked up. Sad. And like, I feel bad for the dude that he did it to, and it puts us back a little bit, went viral and it makes us look like we're fucking like something because I don't know. Maybe there's a deeper meaning. Maybe like he was just. Maybe he has something wrong with him. Yeah, but like snap like that, it's just crazy. Like the guy didn't even do anything. You know what I mean? He even said sorry after. He's like, I thought you were with camera. We were doing the work. Like everybody knows how pro wrestling works. You know what I mean? So it's very sad to see. I hope the guy recovers fully, and I hope he does something to help him out, or I don't know. It's fucked up. If it's a work and they're getting us,
I don't think it's a work. Man.
Yeah, I mean those punches are real. I mean, if he said knock me out and it's like a hardcore match, then maybe, but. That's just fucked up, man. I can say a lot about it, but in respect to Rampage, because he's a legend and everybody loves Rampage, you don't want to go there. But yeah, man, like he definitely deserves what he has coming to him. I mean, that's not cool. That'd be like if you told me to, do a little work with you here and I fucking beat the shit out of you. Like that guy doesn't train. Numbers. You know what I mean? Yeah, do numbers, but like, is that the right kind of numbers?
No, not at all.
Exactly. So.
Yeah. We'll end it on this because I know you got stuff to do. How's it end Saturday? Your opponent's given 2 different predictions.
However I want that. Yeah. I think play with him a little bit. We'll see. I mean, I'm going to have fun. That's the biggest thing. Him and Conor were saying, stay calm, have fun. And, you haven't been in there a while. Just, you know how good you are. So, exactly. So, sometimes when you try to rush things, it kind of messes it up. So, I just go in there and just feel it out. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where I want it to get, and I'll finish him.
Cool. Thanks so much from one New York native to the other.
Oh, yeah. Where are you from?
I'm in East Village. Right
now. East Village? Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. I was in Chelsea. Now I'm in Jersey City now. So, yeah. You made the process. I was 11 years in Chelsea, though.
Oh, damn.
But it's just easier for training. Yeah. Being an athlete in Manhattan is a little hard.
Well, thank you much.
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, appreciate it. Thank you.